Hi everyone, we're going to jump right into today's video because long intros are a waste of time and I got a lot of good information to share with you all. So today I want to talk about two simple things that can help take your productivity to the next level. Now what someone defines as productive is fully relative to them and what they do. But as a generic definition, we can say that being productive is getting done what's important. So let's jump right in and see how we can increase your productivity by getting done what's important. All right, so breaking it down, productivity is a measure of action. Specifically, productivity is the ratio of the output of goods to the effort, usually measured in labor hours, put into creating those goods. So one myth I want to go ahead and point out is that working long hours does not make you productive. In fact, there have been multiple studies done that show that the average working person is only productive for 3 hours out of their day. So how can we make those 3 hours count? Or better yet, how can we be above average in our productivity and the things that we get done? Well, chances are you are above average in the things that you can get done, or videos and blog posts like this wouldn't grab your attention. Still, I want to outline two simple habits that can help increase your productivity. Okay, so the first one is to plan what we need to do. Just like a hiker or a leader of a large company, we need to plan before we start our journey. And the best strategy to do this is to create a map. We have so many distractions in this world. We have a boss telling us what to do. We have endless notifications on our phone, and we have friends and family constantly pulling for our attention. And if we don't have a map to guide us, we will inevitably get distracted doing something we didn't set out to do. When this happens, it seems like time slips right through our fingers. We have no idea how we got to where we are, and we didn't get much done along the way. And all of a sudden, it's time to go home. The model of an 8-hour workday originated during the Industrial Revolution, when jobs were heavily based on physical performance and you were told what to do by a foreman. But nowadays, a large percentage of jobs are more mental than physical. This means that our productivity limit is determined by our mental energy. So how can we plan to save our mental energy? The biggest ways are to avoid planning useless tasks or to avoid over planning our days. But another great method is to reduce the amount of decisions that we have to make in a day. This will help you avoid decision fatigue. Robert Kiyosaki has a quote: "Your future is determined by what you do today, not tomorrow." Now this quote can have multiple translations and inspirations, but one quite literal one that I like to use it for is plan today what you're going to do tomorrow. So when it comes to planning ahead, you need to do just that. Plan before. Studies show that our best work is done in the mornings. So don't waste your time in the morning planning your day. Instead, plan to clear your mornings so that you can get your best work done on what's important. But how do you know what to plan? Now this can actually seem like a hard question at first, but once you get started and once you start doing the second key, this will become easier. Now the quickest way to make this easier is to relate what you want to do to your goals. Now if you're having trouble creating your goals, I'll be creating a video in the next month or so that outlines a method that works for me. The first one has to do with looking forward, which means the second one is don't forget to look back. I actually like to do this before I start planning anything. If we keep looking forward, we could keep making the same mistakes or even keep doing the wrong things. This makes reaching our goals nearly impossible. Now when I say to look backwards, I mean to spend time reflecting. A lot of people do this through journaling. Now how often you journal is completely up to you. I am a believer that you should only journal if you have something to think through. Now, a good starting point is to journal once a week, either on Saturday at the end of the week or on Sunday at the beginning of the week. When I first start journaling, I just write about what happened in the past week and give highlights, both highs and lows. Then I'll ask myself questions to make things easier. Questions like, what happened? What stood out the most? What did you accomplish? What did you learn? And what are the next steps to keep moving forward? These questions help keep you on track and help give you motivation to keep moving towards your goals. You've heard to speak things into existence, but I find the best way to make things happen is to write them down. When you write things down, it does two things for you. First, it helps you visualize what you need to do. As you write it, you see it, which helps you remember it. Second, when you write things down, it helps make the thought more clear. Writing things down can help you clear through the mess that's in your head. Ultimately, these two keys work together to help you stay on track and constantly assess your steps and how you can make them better. These two things can drastically improve the productivity in your life. All right, so what I talked about in this video is a good starting place, but there are some smaller things that you can also consider that will help increase your productivity. And I'll be creating a video about this shortly. So make sure you subscribe so that you can see when I post another video. If you enjoyed this video, please like and comment. It'll help this channel grow, and hopefully we can turn it into more of a community. Again, I want to challenge everyone to do something nice for someone random this week. See you next time.